today, Bitcoin bounces back above $27,000, its highest level this month. Mark Cuban reportedly loses nearly $900,000 in a crypto hack. And Ryan Rugg, Citi's global head of digital assets, breaks down the bank's new token service, part of a wider push to offer crypto to institutional clients. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Kate Rooney. Crypto prices rallying to start the week as of noon Eastern. Bitcoin traded back above $27,000, hitting its highest level since August 31st, when Bitcoin traded above the $27,500 mark. Ether also reached its highest level this month, trading above $16.50, and Solana soared more than 5% to nearly $20. All right, let's talk about some of the top stories. Police in Hong Kong arrested 6 people, including 2 social media influencers, tied to a probe in the crypto trading platform JPEX. The South China Morning Post reports that the arrests came after police received more than 1,400 complaints alleging fraud at the platform worth around $128 million. The firm said it halted some crypto transactions on its Hong Kong platform today, partly due to, quote, negative news. On Wednesday, Hong Kong's Securities and Futures Commission labeled JPEX as an unregistered digital asset trading platform and accused social media influencers of promoting its products and services in the region. Following the commission's warning, JPEX published a blog post yesterday announcing that all transactions on its Earn trading interface would be delisted as of September 18th. JPEX said its third-party market makers have, quote, maliciously frozen funds, which restricted its liquidity and significantly increased its daily operating costs, which led to operational difficulties. JPEX added that it aims to recover liquidity from third-party market makers as soon as possible and gradually adjust the withdrawal fees back to normal. Next, Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, reportedly fell victim to a crypto hack. According to DL News, the entrepreneur says he lost nearly $900,000 to the crypto scam late on Friday and that he moved his remaining funds to Coinbase custody. We reached out to Mark Cuban's team for comment, but didn't immediately hear back. Cuban reportedly said that he logged into his crypto wallet after months of inactivity and likely clicked on a phishing link. According to DL News, his loss of about $870,000 includes the draining of stablecoins and staked ETH. On-chain detective Woz reportedly first noticed the unusual activity in a wallet on the blockchain explorer Etherscan. Last, New York's financial regulator wants crypto firms regulated in the state to adhere to higher standards for coin listings and delisting procedures. In the proposed guidance published today, the New York State Department of Financial Services describes its expectations for how crypto companies evaluate a coin offering before adoption and the criteria a crypto firm must consider before delisting a coin. The proposal is an extension of the original framework issued by the department in 2020 and clarifies the regulator's expectations as it pertains to the coin listing and delisting policies. The proposed guidance is open for public feedback until October 20th. All right, for our main story today, Citigroup announced a new tokenization product called Citi Token Services, which will transform customer deposits into tokens that can be sent right away anywhere around the globe. The Crypto World's Tanea McKeel spoke with Ryan Rugg, Citi's head of digital assets, about the bank's latest move into crypto.
Your company this morning announcing tokenized deposits using blockchain technology. What exactly are we talking about here?
No, thanks for having us. This morning we announced Citi Token Services for cash and trade that we've done live pilot transactions. So truly future-proofing Citi's infrastructure with tokens. So really excited to be here and share the details.
Break it down for me. For our audience who, it sounds like this is very client facing. So for our audience who are individuals who are not your clients, kind of break down what exactly this means and why it's important for Citi beyond, innovation and innovating for the sake of innovating.
Yeah. So if you think about this digital frontier that we've entered, where clients want always on 24/7, 365 infrastructure. So if you think you're a large multinational client where you have multiple bank accounts in multiple different regions cross border, and you keep buffers of cash in each of these regions, it's really an inefficient use of cash. So think of the future where you can do just-in-time funding. If it's Saturday or it's Friday night, 5 p.m. in the US and 5 a.m. in Singapore, but you need to get money there, you can send that immediately within seconds. And I think that really adds that kind of like that benefit for clients. And then the programmability is also a really important functionality that we're adding. So our, Citi token services for trade with smart contracts to be able to, and again, a smart contract is just a series of if this happens, then do that. So, if this contract, is executed, then release the funds, and fully automated, no paper, really enabling clients for that, always on infrastructure.
So that is tokenized deposits on either that front or the smart contracts front. Can you say, are there clients that you are able to share with us, just to give us a little example of how this is being implemented in the real world?
Yeah, absolutely. So Maersk is one of our large pilot clients that we did. And as Maersk passed through a canal, they automatically pre-funded a smart contract with tokens. And then once they received the services, the token was automatically paid out. So as you can imagine, trade is a very paper-ridden, not digital first kind of business that we're looking to digitize and add those efficiencies for our clients.
How do you see Citi expanding on these capabilities down the road?
Yeah, so we built this platform on a ERC20 EVM compatible protocol, which is really important. There's a lot of legislation out there in the marketplace right now in regards to stablecoins and crypto. And if any of these bills pass and our clients want to start using these, we'll have an enabled platform. So having this ERC20 token, which will be fungible, today, day one, we're doing it for tokenized deposits, cash management, efficiencies in trade, but really future-proofing and working with clients to build this out. So, we mentioned Maersk, which is one of our pilot clients, and really helping to build out the functionality in our roadmap, which includes not just a Citi token. We want to work with other banks, like we've done on the regulated liability network with the Fed and other banks. Like clients don't want, individual bank tokens. They want multi-token, multi-border liquidity for added efficiencies.
And I think what you just said means that you are using a permissioned version of the Ethereum blockchain. And, we've been talking about this for several months now. We talked about it together earlier this year in the spring, but public blockchains, I know it's early in the game and this is, the way you're doing it now is the way you have to do it. But do you ever see there being a day or a reason for Citi itself or for a bank in general to implement public blockchains?
It's going to really depend on regulation, in my opinion, because right now it's only permissible for us to be on a permission chain. So if regulation changes and regulators get comfortable with public, we will definitely go down that route. But right now, from a regulatory standpoint, we're sticking with permission. So it really depends, I think, on that. And as you know, today, what we've talked about in the past, it's very bifurcated across the different regions, right? Between the US, EMEA, Asia, the different regulations coming out in this space. So it'll be, I think, more to come kind of in the future on that. But, we're making it where we are future-proofing our system, that if that does happen, we can move to a public chain.
Tokenization really has been the theme of the year. And I think even, we were talking this spring about how it's not the first time we've been through this. And I think even back then it was still a little bit early, but it is interesting to have gone these next few months and seen just the excitement build around it, both, I think, from where I sit within the financial services industry, but also on the crypto side, talking to VCs and with developers. How do you see an announcement like this or a development like this, rather, from an institution like Citi, affect adoption of these technologies, which really has been on a long journey being kind of crypto specific and now hitting a big institution like Citi?
I think it's really important for our clients. Everything we do is very client centric. And as our clients are embarking on this journey, we've had inbounds from them for a trusted partner like Citi to partner with them on this. So here I am, I'm sure you can hear the background at Sibos right now with, several entities that have made announcements, as well as like Swift, who's talking about a consortium in this space. So you're seeing more and more enterprises enter their space as their clients are requesting that. And I think that will continue as we move to the next evolution from retail into enterprise.
All right, that's it for Crypto World today. We'll be back again tomorrow with a lot more. We'll see you then.